Hey guys, how you doing? Dave here. We had a request on Instagram the other day to make a cotton jiggly cheesecake, and I kind of researched it and thought it's worth giving a try, and it turned out just fantastic. It is jiggly, it's like being on the clouds, it's fluffy, it's cotton, and I'm going to walk you through this, so let's get started. I'm going to start by adding some water to a deep baking tray. This is about a couple of inches deep. And I'd say I've got about 2 cups of water here. And this water is really hot, just about the point of boiling. Then I'm going to preheat my oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius. What I have here is a 6-inch springform pan, but you can use just, a regular round baking pan. So what we're going to do is turn this upside down and line the bottom with a couple of sheets of aluminum foil, and this is just so the cake batter doesn't drip through. Spray the inside with some baking spray. You want to make sure you get all sides here. Line the bottom with some parchment paper, and this is just precaution, so you don't want this cake to stick. Then the sides, and you want to kind of, double the cake size, because we want this to rise up a little bit. I should mention too that the baking spray also helps the parchment paper to stick. Something like this. Next step, let's make the cream cheese mixture by adding 140 grams of cream cheese to a saucepan, followed by 110 milliliters or half a cup of milk, and 45 grams or 4 tablespoons of butter. Of course, you're going to, kind of mix this up and stir it occasionally. And we're doing medium-low heat because you definitely don't want this to boil. So what you want is a fairly consistent mixture, maybe something like this. All right, I'm just going to remove this from the heat and let it cool down a bit. Next up, I'm going to grab 5 eggs and simply separate the whites from the yolks by just doing the old traditional method of back and forth in the shell. You can use a separator too if you like. Another tip too, guys, you kind of want your eggs at room temperature, that way they separate a whole lot easier. Of course, whites in one bowl and yolks in another. Grab up my whisk and mix until they're really well combined. Next, add in our milk mixture. And then once again, a whisking we will go until everything's well incorporated. Add in a few drops of vanilla extract. You can use lemon zest or whatever flavoring you like, something like that. All right, I'm going to sift in 45 grams or a quarter cup of all-purpose flour, followed by 15 grams or a tablespoon of cornstarch. Grab up my whisk, and once again, a whisking we will go until it's smooth and lump-free. Okay, we're going to beat up the egg whites. We're gradually adding in half a cup of sugar until we get stiff peaks. What you want is it sticking to the paddle, and we got some good peaks here, something like this. Now we're going to fold this into the milk mixture, and I'd say about a quarter of a time, or a quarter at a time. What you want to do is swirl gently, kind of in a circular motion. Next, we're going to add the mixture into the pan. And this mixture is so light and airy. Just incredible. Give it a little tap down so it's nice and even. Tap, tap, tap. Before we cook the dish, I'd like to extend an invitation to visit our social media. I'll put a link in the description section below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that little notification bell. That way you'll never miss a video we release. And bake it in the water bath for about an hour and 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. After an hour and 20 minutes, our cake is nicely done. A little crack on top, but don't worry about that. And we're going to let this cool just for a bit. Going to remove my foil here. This smells so good. Release my spring form. Pull it up. Take the paper off, just like unwrapping a Christmas gift. And there you have it, guys, our Japanese jiggly cake. Just look at that jiggle. Yum. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a taste test. So good. It's light, airy, and it tastes the jiggliness. I just love it. And you could serve this up, sprinkle with some powdered sugar, some ice cream on the side, some Cool Whip, whatever you like. This is good. You gotta make this. For the full scoop on this recipe, head on over to cookandshare.com. All kinds of great dessert recipes over there. Give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.